Battle Through the Heavens, Chapter 194, The Twin-Headed Beast of the Magma Lake. The scorching air grinds against his throat as he releases his hold on the solid rock to hover above the glowing abyss. Beneath his boots, the molten floor pulses, trading heavy silence for a violent upward swell. The surface ruptures in a spray of fire, forcing a frantic wing beat as a piercing cry shatters the fractured calm of his descent.
The mystical creature burst through the magma with a piercing shriek. It lunged at Xiaoyan, who was suspended in midair. The once still lake of lava erupted, sending massive pillars of fire shooting into the cavern roof. High above, Xiaoyan's wings beat frantically. The sudden explosion of the magma lake made his scalp go numb with dread. He ground his teeth together and pushed himself to flee. Even with the purple cloud wings boosting his speed, the creature was relentless. At the sound of its own cry, the massive body moved with a grace that defied its size. It closed the gap in an instant, its blood-red maw snapping at him like a jagged sword.
"Young master, look out! It is right behind you!"
From the distant tunnel entrance, Fan Lan screamed in terror as she watched the beast gain ground. Beside her, Xiao Ding's face twisted with worry. He moved to help, but the terrain blocked his path, leaving him to watch helplessly. Xiaoyan flew at full tilt. The sound of Thunlan's voice made his muscles tighten. He could feel the pressure of the molten air closing in from behind. His throat went dry. He didn't dare turn his head. His wings flared, and his foot slammed against a stone pillar. Explosive steps! With a sharp crack, his body arched like a bow. The force sent him surging forward, a sudden burst of speed that pulled him away from the creature's reach. Denied its meal, the beast let out a roar of fury. Its massive tail smashed into the stone formations, shattering them. Even as the pillars crumbled, the creature used the debris as leverage, maintaining its pursuit. The sound of rushing air returned, tighter than before. Xiaoyan's focus sharpened. He pushed his spiritual power outward, wrapping it around his body like a second skin. His frame twisted and contorted in midair. Shards of rock whistled past him. They grazed his skin, leaving stinging red lines in their wake. Xiaoyan avoided the worst of the hail, but the force of the stones alone was enough to shatter the surrounding pillars. If he took a direct hit, he would lose his momentum and fall into the magma to be turned into ash. Sweat poured down Xiaoyan's forehead. If Yao Lao hadn't trained him so hard back in the magical beast mountain range, he would have been dead already.
This thing knows how to use the environment.
Xiaoyan thought.
It has a high intelligence. That makes it even more dangerous.
He kicked off another stone pillar, pushing his speed to the limit once more. He managed a quick glance back. His breath hitched. The creature was a serpent, at least 4 or 5 zhang long. Its scales were a brilliant, translucent red that looked like polished jade. But the sight that truly chilled his blood was its head. The beast had 2 of them, both filled with a murderous, primal rage.
What kind of monster is this?
Xiaoyan's heart hammered against his ribs. He saw the beast's twin necks swell. It was preparing to spit something out. His instinct screamed at him to move. He beat his wings harder. The snake's mouths unhinged. 2 streams of molten fire erupted like twin volcanoes, screaming through the air toward him. One blast missed his feet by inches. The heat was so intense it felt like his legs were being flayed. He gasped at the searing pain. The second blast was faster, a streak of red lightning aimed directly at his back. In the tunnel, Xiao Ding and Tang Lan watched the flames close in, their faces pale with horror. The temperature at Xiaoyan's back skyrocketed. His clothes disintegrated into gray ash. His skin turned a raw, angry red.
Damn it.
Xiaoyan's vision blurred from the heat. He beat his wings until his shoulders burned, but the flames had him boxed in. He couldn't escape the radius of the blast in time.
Master, If you do not help, I am dead.
He roared the words as the fire reached for him.
Aha! So the brat finally hits his limit?
Yao Lao's dry laugh echoed in his mind. A surge of strange, cold energy flooded into the purple cloud wings. The purple feathers glowed with a sudden intense light, and a faint mist billowed from the wings. Xiaoyan's body blurred. He cut through the air like a fish through water, darting out of the path of the flames. The fire columns hit the magma lake instead. A massive boom shook the entire cavern. The impact sent waves of lava splashing upward, looking like a dozen volcanoes erupting at once. Xiao Ding stood in the tunnel, stunned. He swallowed hard. Before this kind of power, a man felt like nothing more than a speck of dust.
No wonder a heavenly flame is so rare.
Xiao Din whispered.
Getting one from a place like this is nearly impossible.
As they watched, a figure burst through the spray of molten rock. Xiao Din's heart leaped with relief. The figure was shrouded in purple douqi. He slammed into the tunnel floor and scrambled away from the edge, his chest heaving as he fought for breath.
Damn it.
He rasped.
That thing is terrifying.
Xiao Yan's clothes were gone. His skin was burned red, and his hair was singed. He looked like a wreck.
Are you all right?
Xiao Ding asked, rushing to his side. Xiao Yan nodded and leaned back against the cool stone of the tunnel. He looked down at the lake. The two-headed snake was still there, circling the spot where he had disappeared. It let out a frustrated hiss and lashed its tail against the lava, sending sparks flying into the air.